Hey guys, welcome to my channel, LaLaReaRea Jewelry. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you some very simple pieces of jewelry that you can make out of buttons. And you can use any type of buttons of your choice. The buttons that I'm going to be using are some vintage buttons that I purchased from various different vendors from Etsy. And then also some value buttons that I purchased from Tuesday Morning. But like I said, you can use any type of buttons of your choice. The way that I'm going to be doing these pieces is just with the buttons. I'm going to break the backs off of the buttons, and then I'm going to glue the buttons onto different items. The necklace that I have on, I made this bib necklace out of fabric. I actually sewed this into this structure, and then I have jump rings on each end, and then metal chain. And then with these buttons, all I did is I broke the backs off of these buttons. These were plastic buttons, so plastic buttons are very easy to break the backs off. All you need is a pair of pliers, and then I just glued these buttons down, and that's how I achieved this piece. You can make brooches out of buttons, stud earrings out of buttons. You can make them into pendants. You can do just so many things with buttons, but in this video, I'm just going to be showing you simple pieces that I just made out of breaking the backs off of the buttons and gluing the buttons down onto earrings, necklaces. I did some pendants and also rings. And I'm just going to show you guys a quick DIY on how the process is done, um, with how to make jewelry out of buttons. If you would like to see a more detailed DIY, just comment down below and I'll make another video more detailed showing you how to make whatever specific piece that you want to know how to make. So the items that you're going to need is buttons. You're going to need glue. You can use any type of jewelry glue or E6000, but I usually use a glue gun and super glue. You're going to need pliers. Depending on if you have plastic buttons, you can just use the regular pliers to break the plastic loop off of the button. And you may need wire cutters if you have metal buttons. And then you would need your ring post or earring post, pendant post, or brooch, the flat post for brooches. It just depends on whatever you're gonna make with your buttons. So plastic buttons are the easiest to break the loops off of the back. All you need to do is take a pair of pliers and grab the loop and just close the pliers in, and the loops breaks off easily like that. And so to glue whatever type of post you want to put on the back of the buttons, you can either use any type of jewelry glue, but I tend to use a hot glue gun because if your surface isn't flat, using glues like this is it's hard to keep the post steady. It's gonna slide because it takes a while for that glue to dry. So the way I do it is I grab some super glue and I just place it onto the button, and then I grab the glue gun and put some of that down on the button, and then I grab my post and just sit it onto the button, and it dries really fast. But if you're going to be working with flat buttons like this, then in that case you can use other types of glue, because it's going to just stay and it's not going to slide or anything like that, because it's a flat surface. These are the rings that I made out of buttons. And as I said, with these, you just break the backs off of the buttons, and then you just glue down the ring post. And these rings are adjustable, so you can just change the size. And then also I did a few necklaces, and with these I had little pendant posts, so I just glued those onto the back, and then I used the jewel glue, and that's how I got these necklaces with the buttons. And these are the earrings. And they just have the post at the back. Stud earrings. So it's really cute. So you can take old buttons from old clothing or any type of buttons that you find, and just make jewelry out of it. And then also I made some bib necklaces out of buttons. I actually got like a pack of buttons that I found at Tuesday Morning, and they're plastic buttons, so they were very easy to break the backs off. And then I made the bib necklace out of fabric, and I sewed that together and put the ribbon on it. And this is one with chain. And then this is one, I just did this one with some felt. I cut out the felt and I just glued the ribbon down to the felt. And then this was also a pack of buttons that I got from Tuesday Morning. It was only like $1.99 for the pack. And I used almost all of the pack on this necklace. And then this was out of a button also, just a little chain necklace. And this had a hard back on it, so I couldn't break the back off. So what I did is just looped some wire onto it and just made that out of a pendant. And I did that for this one also. And it's many other things that you can make out of buttons. But these are just some examples of like just things that you can make by pretty much just gluing the buttons down on different posts and onto fabric to make bib necklaces. So thank you for watching this video. If you would like any detailed DIYs, because I just did a quick DIY in this video, please comment down below and I will give you a detailed DIY. And also like and subscribe.